What is going on, guys? Welcome to episode 1 of Rhino Hour. This is going to be for the fans. If for you guys, if anyone, this is going to be maybe a weekly, monthly occurrence. I don't know how often, especially now. This is going to be, but this is going to be your time to call in. Nation Collins link is in the chat to the StreamYard. You guys can come hang out, as talk, whatever you guys want to do. You guys have the floor. And this is, again, me doing I could do a little bit of cleaning, house cleaning, talk about what's going on with the channel. And then again, this is where you guys can be entertained and whatever. So let me just check out. Sorry, as I tweet this out. So there we go. But yeah, pretty much you guys can call in, say whatever you want, talk about whatever you want. If there's anything you want to talk about, again, the StreamYard link is in the chat. Come hang out. This is going to be the show for you guys. Whatever you guys want to talk about, baseball, hockey, MLB, the show. Oh Lord, this was why do I expect this was the first thing we were going to see? I guess I should bring him on, I guess.
How you been, Andrew?
What is up, series? What is up?
Which game are you watching?
I'm watching none because I'm legit doing this for an hour and going to bed because I have to work in the morning. So I decided, do I want to watch the game or do I want to do this? So
that's a W, honestly. I mean, you get to I need sleep, so
yeah,
I don't know what to say to that.
Yeah, I got work, so I'll be asleep in an hour. How the title is, I will be asleep. Usually it won't be an hour. It won't be only be an hour, but for now I'll be dead after this. So you've been chirping. What do you got?
I feel like I'm not the only Mets fan rooting for the Braves right now. I mean, I want Josh Burns on the squad at this point. Like, just I like, honestly, if the Braves win, good for them. At the end of the day, like, it's not like the Phillies where I mean,
there's a lot of.
I want half those players like to get injured. Not really, but like, you know what I mean. Like half the players on the Phillies, like I actually despise. Yeah. So I don't know. We just need to get a president on this squad, like, please.
And knowing us, it'll be some It won't even be Josh Burns. We won't be able to get access to him, or it won't be the guy.
Sandy Alderson.
Exactly. It'll be the guy from the NFL, or for some reason was a favorite. What's going on?
He's the guy from Moneyball. He is the guy from Moneyball.
Oh, okay.
He's Peter from Moneyball. That's not even his real name.
Gotcha.
He's basically Billy Beans. Yeah. I mean, if we're not going to get I know, like, Burns and Bean are probably the two most different people you can get, but I believed in either of them, either of their visions. Like, I think Moneyball and steroids is a pretty fun idea. So.
Yeah, again, but we also said that with Sandy, and look how that turned out. Oh, imagine Sandy with money.
Well, I mean, he did give Lindor a nice contract. I mean, he is paying.
What do you think of Josh Burns? Well, it seems like you watch Mets Weekly, and I've turned everybody into a Josh Burns mark. Again, he's the guy. Again, you looked at the list. Obviously for me, it was Stearns, Burns, and then I guess Bean of the top executives. But ever since I kind of did the research and I did the big, rants on Mets Weekly, I don't say rant, but my, I guess one of my best answers on Mets Weekly, and just, breaking this guy down completely. Again, he's one of those guys where he drafts well. He drafted the best shortstop in the game, so it's pretty good. Drafted a pretty good start.
Did he? Oh my God! Don't tell me he drafted Trey Turner.
He did in the first round.
Well, the best shortstop in the game is batting right now, so his name's Carlos Correa. So
I mean, he's second. He's a close second. I mean,
he's best.
He's very close. He's a very close second. If he beats the Red Sox and gets the Astros to the World Series, maybe we can get in that discussion. But
why? I just don't know why Zach Greinke is starting a must-win game.
Because
they don't have anyone else.
Exactly. There's no other option. Do you want to go like Christian Javier? As much as he's got a good arm, but like he's been, you got nobody else. Now with McCullers out, it really sucks. So you called in for a reason. Why? What are you chirping here? What are you trying to?
Not much. All I know is that we need this Puerto Rican infield as Carlos Correa grounds out to the most overrated shortstop Xander
Of
Bogaerts.
course he would say that because he's bad at defense.
Yeah, he is a good hitter. I'll give him that. He's a good hitter.
He's like fucking nerds. You can't be one-sided. You can't be really good at
Xander,
hitting and like Nick. I don't know how Nick Castellanos is that analytically.
see, with Nick Castellanos,
I
nerds
don't want
hate
him.
I don't want him either. I don't want him at all.
Well, I want him to an extent, but I don't want him to be the one replacing Conforto. Like, yeah, the bat's great, but like defense does somewhat matter.
Well, for the outfield, I mean, if he's making really shitty routes, that's really gonna.
Oh yeah, he's not. He's one of the worst defensive outfielders.
Louis,
what's up, man?
Of
what's
all
going
time. On? Oh, I like that PFP, Louis. Yes, we need the best shortstop in baseball to come and play third base for the Mets.
I'm gonna make a video. I'm gonna make a couple of videos. I don't know when they're gonna be out, but I kind of am leaning back on signing Correa.
Why not? Why? What's that?
Because if you look at the thumbnail, I'm not blocking Beatty. I'm not like I can't do it.
Oh my god!
I can't do it. Like I love Correa as much as that, but I'm not blocking this kid. This kid is going to be a freaking stud.
Okay, you're first off. We have the DH.
That is, but like you can't.
DH.
You know, shithead's not moving off first base, so you can't put him as the DH. I'd make shithead the DH and then go sign a first baseman, but he doesn't want to move.
He's a fine first baseman. Definitely not a third baseman.
I would move him and then move Beatty to first if I'm getting Correa, but I got shithead and he doesn't want to be the DH. He's like, I want to play every day. I can't, just be a meathead.
How do you know is any better at first base?
Well, I don't. His bats. I'm focused bat first. Well,
here's the thing
with Beatty. His defense is going to get better, and it has improved as he's gone to the big leagues. But like, I'm not signing what.
What are the chances that Brett Beatty becomes the player Carlos Correa is on even both sides of ball? Not very high.
The bat potentially, defensively, not even close. The bat potentially, but not anywhere close defensively.
Okay, I can accept that. But here's the thing. I mean, Carlos Correa, this is a generational player we're dealing with, and you cannot just pass on it because
I'm not saying I'm passing on it, but I'm like, I'm still going for him, but I'm also like, if we don't sign him, I'm not going to be mad.
If you have a deal, 10 years, $320 million on the line, and he's like, take it if he will accept 10 years, 320, let's say, do you do it?
Yeah, again, I'm not saying I'm not signing him. If you sign him, what do you do with Beatty? Like Vientos, I don't care. Like Beatty's the one where I'm like, what do I do with him? And I guess the DH is coming, but like, who knows what this roster looks like a year from now? Maybe there's another guy that
greatly outplayed Beatty, and they're like the same age.
What's up, Aiden? What you say? I didn't hear.
Hayden, you should get in here.
Who'd you say? I didn't hear.
I said Vientos has greatly outperformed Beatty in the minors, and they're the same age.
Again, everyone's loving this Vientos. It is great how Vientos has popped off. Trade him. Like that's the guy
who strike out way too much. That's an issue. But he walks.
That's baseball in 2021.
Actually, no. So wait, he played 11 games in AAA. He struck out 30% of the time, but he walked 16. Like, here's the thing: I don't want a 3 true outcome.
Well, it's baseball in 2021. Most players are 3 outcome guys.
Well, here's the
Michael Conforto. What?
Did you just call Michael Conforto a 3 outcome hitter?
Oh, sorry. Yes, walk, strikeout, or ground ball to second base.
He's like an above average hitter when it comes to strikeouts. He's like strikes out better than average.
Unless there's runners from scoring position, then he strikes out pretty damn well.
Well, if you want to talk about who's not a 3 true outcome hitter, it is definitely not your boy, your favorite Pete Alonso. He is not a 3 true outcome hitter.
Yeah, he shows up when the game doesn't matter. I would trade away Mauricio. He's another result. I keep seeing
we don't know that.
But I keep seeing fans be like, oh, because he's a strikeout wild. We don't know what he is. He's 20. Like Beatty, at least you have an idea. He's 22. Like you're starting to see what he is going to become. This kid's 20. It's like Alvarez. We don't know what these guys are going to become because they're so young and so far away. unlike unlike a Beatty or even a Vientos, where like they have some age to them. We kind of know what they're gonna, or at least
The
potentially what we could
thing with
see with them.
the thing with Mauricio is that he he doesn't strike out as much as like people are saying. I mean, in Double A, he had a reasonable for him of
Who you talking,
24%.
about Mauricio or Rosario?
Mauricio,
Okay,
he had a reasonable 24%
but he
strikeout
was only
rate.
up there a week though. He really
He
he was
was
there a week.
sorry, no, in single A,
Singular.
sorry.
Okay.
Double A, he struck out 33, but in 8 games, 33
Yeah, he was
plate
there. Yeah, he was
appearances.
only there a week.
Yeah, I mean, so for this offseason, like I'm prioritizing a couple things. I want to get Stroman and Baez back. Those are the two main
Mm-hmm.
priorities. If Conforto will accept something kind of like a prove it deal, I'm all for it.
Mm-hmm.
I simply cannot pay him that much money after the season he had. Like the more
Yeah,
I think about it, yes, there was a level of unluck. Absolutely,
and a lot of walking.
you cannot deny that. There
No.
were instances where he got unlucky. However,
Yeah.
of all the hitters, Jeff, who slumped? Jeff Dom, Conforto,
Name the whole
and
lineup. JD. Yeah. I think
JD,
the whole lineup
except
besides
for
Nimmo and
Nimmo and
Alonso.
Alonso.
Yeah.
Like I think Conforto represented the Mets' struggles offensively by far the most. Even though he had better numbers than everyone, except JD had amazing standard hitting numbers, but like he had a higher whiff.
286 batting average.
He had a higher whiff percentage than Mike Zunino. Like, oh my god!
And yet you didn't want it. You didn't want Josh Donaldson. All right, I want to get
Josh
this. This
Donaldson
is actually.
sucks. No, he doesn't suck. That's too much.
Yeah,
But he's not a good deal.
All right, here's where if you watch Met, well, I this was not on Mets Weekly. I think Alvarez is great. I think he is the number one true prospect in this system.
Agree.
But I'm laying on this sword. Brett Beatty will be a better pro than Francisco Alvarez.
Well,
The
here's
potential of Alvarez is ungodly. But I'm saying who will be a better major leaguer. I'm putting my bet on Beatty. Makes a little more contact, and he has a better swing to go there. I'm a little scared of Alvarez's swing. He has that bias as swing seeing him live. The strikeouts are going to happen. I don't really give a shit. But I do think potentially godly, we don't know what he is. This is a 17, 18-year-old catcher. We don't even know what he can 19. What is a 19-year-old? How old is Alvarez? 19?
He is 19, I think.
19.
Almost 20.
Almost 20. But he has the ungodly potential that Beatty doesn't have because Beatty's 22, going to be 23. So you're not, you have the, what do we have in Alvarez? But I'm continuing to lay on this ground that Beatty will be the better major leaguer.
Well, here's the thing. Alvarez plays a more valuable position.
That is true, yeah.
So you have to.
And you hope, obviously, because I don't know if we can deal with McChicken in another couple of years.
Why don't we just bench him? I mean, if we can't find him in a trade, just let Nito be the starter. I mean, Nito can absolutely hold the ground until Alvarez gets here because Nito is a really good. He's a phenomenal defender, and for the most valuable position, defensive position, the most important defensive position is catcher. If you have one of the best at that defensively, and you have 8 other hitters, Nito can hold it down.
Yeah, 8 and also the DH too.
Yeah, because the DH is coming. Yeah. I mean, Rob Manfred's basically said that they're getting rid of the extra innings thing. Or getting rid of they're getting rid of the 7-inning doubleheader, which is that 9 innings is too long.
I don't hate it. I'm one of the guys where I don't hate the 7-inning doubleheaders. I kind of with Allen, he got the Tommy John, I believe, in May of this year. So you'll
I'll be right back.
You'll be right back. I think he got it in May, so he'll probably be out all of next year as well. Maybe you see him at the tail end of it depends where he's going to be. He was in Brooklyn, so I would expect him to stay in Brooklyn. So maybe you see him in Brooklyn in September, maybe late August, early September if they're continuing to play. So that's where Allen update, I think. So there we go. I kind of like the prospect talk because I think this is where this channel is going to be going from now on. You're still going to get your armchair GM stuff, but you also are going to be getting a lot more minor league content. I'm going to be getting out my top 20 prospects in my opinion video. Again, that's in the vault somewhere. It will come out again, depending. Again, life's kind of up in the, working and life is up in the air, but hopefully pretty soon we get some stability and I will be able to pump out more content. I have the off-season video coming out. I have that video and a lot more. Obviously, if the Mets make trades or signings or whenever the president of baseball ops or anything like that gets officially announced, those will be videos. But again, pretty much leave any comments if you got any other questions. The Dodgers are bringing. Oh boy, that's I'm not watching the game, so if the Dodgers come back. I mean, I don't care, but I also do care because I want Josh Burns. But
yeah, me too. I want Burns. Just get him here. Oh, what happened? Oh, what are they coming back? Yeah,
I guess I was told that you should
it's
do a weekly
5-2, and there's 2 runners on base, 1 out. With the Dodgers' luck, they'll just ground to a double play.
Facts. I will again. Life is up in the air, but I would like to try to get. I have something in the works as well. Maybe I'll do this is gonna be my podcast, kind of. I guess it's just for the fans. You guys can call in and just give me some content also. But yeah, fact. Again, I don't see a lot of besides DeMayo's video on a little show on SOY. I know that nobody really does minor league baseball in general, especially now with the Mets. But I will definitely do a Mets prospect video. Again, that's something maybe Christmas time. I'll get that because I'll be home at Christmas time. That's when my content is going to start picking up. And definitely maybe we'll see a player. I don't know if I want to do like a player comp for each top prospect and just break it down each top prospect. I don't know. That'll be a video down the line. So,
what I think we need to do is we need to make more of those like Khalil Lee moves this offseason.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
That was one of the most underrated trades of like the last year for us. And it's like, I mean, we literally improved our farm giving up Ollie Sanchez.
Facts. Ollie Sanchez. Oh, boy. I mean, what's it called? Winkowski, one of the guys we got for him, is out in the fall league right now. I think he pitched pretty well for the what team at Mesa. Is that
but anyway, like here's the thing: if about blocking Beatty, I mean, look, if we get Correa, we can send someone away.
Vientos. I would expect Vientos to be the guy.
I would expect Vientos to
because his value's higher now. Because
he strikes out too much.
It's 2021 now.
Here's the thing, though. I mean, there's no less productive at bat than a strikeout. If you're doing that 30% of the time, that's a problem. And because then you're going to go through streaks where you're only striking out, and I don't know, I just hate strikeouts.
It's just which Mets would you give a long-term? Well, there's only one answer here. This is pretty.
Brandon Nimmo.
It's Brandon Nimmo.
Alonso.
Nah, you trade him.
DeGrom.
Nah, you trade him too.
If Syndergaard plays well, I'll give him a good amount.
No, dude, I would go up to Cleveland right now. I'd say, you know what? I need Shane Bieber and I need Jose Ramirez.
Okay.
You can have Pete Alonso as your main. I'm not giving him any prospects. I'll give you Pete Alonso. You need a first baseman. I need another ace and I need a third baseman.
Okay, then Dom Smith.
Dom can be flipped for prospects later, and he'll be in a different field. But in that main piece, Pete Alonso, I can maybe throw in a Vientos. Maybe Vientos and Alonso for Ramirez and Bieber.
Oh my God, Bellinger tied it. Oh my God. No way. He homered.
Nice.
He tied it. He actually did it. Oh my God.
I would keep Alvarez. Exactly. I'm keeping Alvarez and Beatty. It's Beatty it's bat with a Y.
Y.
Bat with a Y. Nimmo right now. Alonso still has plenty of years of control. I'm not touching Alonso extension.
Choked. Oh my God. No, we're not going to get a Pobo. No.
Dude, we're not gonna get a player a baseball ops. We're just gonna go. It's gonna go straight to November. No, nothing's gonna happen. And the lockout's gonna hit, and we're screwed. It's just how it's gonna happen.
At least Bellinger's playing better. Like as much as I
mean,
hate
that's
Rogers.
That's bad because I wanted to pick him up on a buy low deal, but now he's getting his value back up.
There's no way they would ever trade him.
Replace Conforto with what's it called? Bellinger.
Well, maybe we can move Nimmo to left and then put McNeil in right, and then
Bellinger. No. McNeil's hitting the scrap heap. He can go back with that 230 average or whatever he had this year. He can go away.
You are triggering me so much with that take. Oh my God.
McNeil, the Mets do have a lot of infield prospects. That is very true. They need to build an outfield prospect. They need more. Well,
McNeil is like so good. He's like Chris Taylor, but better.
Oh, you did not just disrespect Chris Taylor and put Jeff McNeil in the same sentence. You scrub. Dude, Chris Taylor kicks fucking the shit out of Jeff McNeil. Not even close.
No, not at all.
You know how many clutch home runs that Chris Taylor has hit? You know how hard the ball comes off his bat every time, it seems like?
If you go by season to season production, offensively.
Chris Taylor shows up when it matters,
It's
unlike Jeff
Jeff
McNeil.
McNeil. Jeff McNeil does show up when it's mattered. Just he had a bad season.
Bad, we don't need bad. We're not here for bad years. We need good.
Chris Taylor's had bad years.
When Jeff McNeil every year has hit 300, 1 year wonder.
1 year wonder. I love when people say that when like 3 of his 4 seasons he had an at least 131 WRC plus.
See, okay. Time out.
What?
You see this logo? When you're on this channel, we're dumb, so we use simple stats. If it doesn't start with an average,
plus is a simple stat.
No.
It's the simplest stat.
We use stats that don't have a plus sign. We keep it simple.
Okay, what about OPS plus?
Just OPS. We don't use the other one. Just OPS.
But OPS plus is literally OPS on a who's better scale.
No, it's plus sign. We keep it simple. We keep it simple here. If it has a plus on it, it's already eliminated. We keep it simple. We need that batting average. We need the RBIs, the homers, the doubles, the extra base hits. That's what we use here. So from that's the rule.
Do we use
from
the
now
expected weighted on base average?
What? No.
Do we use weighted on base average?
No, I weigh a lot. I know I weigh a lot. You don't got to bring it up.
WRC plus is the simplest stat. It is so simple. I swear.
If it needs to be premium with a plus sign, it's got to go. What is it? Just keep Beatty up there and have Mauricio play. Yeah.
What if it's average plus?
No, because we just want batting average. The Whit Merrifield, we'd like good batting average. Oh, what is this? So I would keep Beatty up there. I mean, if I can turn Mauricio, but we don't know if we can turn Mauricio into an outfielder. That's the problem. I would turn because he's got the great speed. I would like to see him, but he's also not the best defensively at shortstop. So, I don't want a Gavin Lux situation where Gavin Lux is out here in center field.
Josh Donaldson, he's such a dumbass. He's on Twitter saying analytics doing this. I'm like, this is not an analytical decision. This goes against analytics. This is a bad decision just in general.
I saw it's bad when you never see Josh Donaldson on Twitter. I was like, Josh Donaldson has a Twitter? It's like, what?
And analytics like him, so he should be nicer. Like,
again, that's how you want to get out of the Cano contract. You trade him to Minnesota and you take JD's contract back for 2 years, and then Beatty takes his job.
I mean, Donaldson, there's so many better options. I mean, we could have Correa for 10 years. That's a generational infield.
But that's a lot of money. We don't have a lot of money.
We don't. That's correct. We don't have a lot.
We don't have a lot of money. We got to keep them. We need more Asdrubal Cabreras, Josh Harrison type deals. Alcides Escobar would have been a good pickup, but the Nationals.
I can't believe he got extended. I mean, of course he goes to the Mets division and is good again.
Oh, it's like I despise you so much.
Anyway, what is your roster? Okay, let's go over our lineups for next year. Ideal lineups. You start.
Okay. At catcher, it will be Roberto Perez.
Good start. He's batting first.
Oh no, I'm going around the infield.
Oh, okay. Roberto Perez. Okay.
So McCann, I'd eat because I think.
What have we done to McCann? Have we dumped him?
Well, no, it's a 1-for-1 swap. I eat $2 million, and I have the Indians flip Roberto Perez for McCann straight up 1-for-1.
Why don't we just let Nito play?
Well, because I need a guy who can hit a little bit, and Roberto Perez doesn't hit much, but he does hit some homers once in a while. So
Roberto can hit. Oh, can he? Let me check.
He's
better than the other Perez who plays catcher.
No, not even crystal clear. Not
oh my God! Oh.
What position do you think the Mets need to fix most?
He has a 56 WRC plus. Oh my God!
But he's good defensively, and that's what you nerds love. So you know what?
I mean, but Nito at least is over 70.
Right? And McCann's at 89.
McCann is not. There's no
way. He's 86. No, he's 80. What was it? 80? No, I think he was 77. I think he was 78.
No, that's way too good for him.
What position the Mets need to address?
He had an 80
closer. They need a new closer.
Whoa. Stop right there.
No, but more high leverage, middle, like set up bullpen pitcher. Pitching is the best answer. Just pitching. No, Kendall Graveman. He's got a good sinker.
But Raisel Iglesias is better.
But he's also going to be more money, and the Phillies are going to pay him.
Isn't he older, too?
He is older.
Wait, whoa. Did you just say the Phillies?
Mm-hmm.
I cannot deal with that guy shutting us down every ninth inning.
Bro, he implodes. He's only 1 year wonder. All right, so we have Roberto Perez / Nito behind the plate. At
Okay, I
first
like it.
base, I'm stuck with shithead, so I'll stick him stupid ass first.
Remember that video I sent you? Pete Alonso loves the children. That sounds really weird. I'm sorry. Pete
Yeah,
Alonso,
that's
he
cap.
loves to say hi
That
to the children screaming his name. He loves it.
and at his charity event, he's blowing his fans off at his charity event. But
He was
just
not
besides the point.
blowing his fans off. That's stupid.
He was blowing his fans off
No,
when
he
kids
was
were like, "Hey,
not.
sign my ball." He's like, "No, I'm gonna go hang out with these kids though. Deuces. Screw
Yeah, you
you."
want to hang out with those kids. What? That's one instance, bro.
Nah, I have 7 different stories. I think more than one is. I think more than one is a trend. I think that's what they say. More than one's a trend. So, all right, second base we have first Puerto Rican. Shortstop we have the second Puerto Rican. Third base we have Josh Donaldson.
No.
No. Sorry, Marcus Semien. Sorry, Marcus Semien. No, I'm sorry, Jose Ramirez.
Okay, that's a lot better. But still, I want the Puerto Rican in.
It's just not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. I want it to happen, but it's not gonna happen.
It's going to happen.
The Yankees are gonna sign him. No, he's gonna go to the Tigers.
Why would he want to live in Detroit? I don't understand why people.
Because his manager and his best friend is managers. They like his manager, so he likes
want to reunite with the manager he cheated with, and this whole scandal happened.
Hey, you know what? Maybe the Tigers are good too. Torkelson's coming. Him and Torkelson on the left side of the infield looks pretty damn good.
Are they intentionally walking this guy? Did Darno literally just like moved out there on an 0-2 count? 1 out, run on first, tie game. And Darno's like this.
All right. The outfield. What's the outfield look like? On left field, it will be
Jeff McNeil.
Mark Vientos. In center field, it'll be Brandon Nimmo.
Okay.
And in right field, it'll be Mark Canna. The DH will be Kyle Schwarber.
What about McNeil? What do we do?
He can go on the first plane ride to Cleveland. For JoJo Ramirez. And Dom and JD can go with him. Just pack the bus.
Don't trade McNeil, please.
Just pack up the bus. Luis Guillorme, you can go too.
Okay, so
just pack the bus.
Okay, I need to know. Are you? I think you're trolling. I think you are, because you do not trade career low 131 WRC plus hitters going to 2021.
We don't care about that. We do not care. If it's
you
batting
do not
average,
trade career low 310 batting
he
average.
He had a 240. He hit 240 this year.
Yeah, but he still struck out at an extremely low rate and had it. He still had his hitting peripherals were exactly the same. I mean, he was not striking out at all. Still wasn't striking out.
He's fighting possums
he still was
or
making
whatever in the
contact.
dugout.
He wasn't whiffing more. He was still making contact on those pitches.
Weak ground balls to first base. I get it's contact, but it's not good contact.
He can fix his launch angle. I mean, he wasn't even allowed to run for half the season.
His exit velocity was too bad, so he's got to go.
His exit velocity is the same as it's always been.
What's going on now? What's going on?
Actually, it was better than last year.
That's cap. I mean, just so many weak ground balls. Besides that one homer hit off the Marlins, like the first week of the season, was like the hardest hit ball hit all year. And then pitching wise, it'll be.
We have to let him have a chance. Oh my God! The Dodgers.
What happened?
A top 10 player drove in a run to give him the lead.
Who's the top 10 player?
He's the right fielder for the Dodgers.
Mookie. He's been hot. He's getting hot.
Yeah, he's so good.
Alf pitching. So it'll be Jake. It'll be Noah Syndergaard. It'll be Kevin Gausman. Who else did I have? Shane Bieber. Shane Bieber.
Oh my God. Carlos Carrasco. Carrasco.
What, he's better than Taijuan Walker?
Oh, yeah. Ty Fraud Walker.
And he's better than Marcus Stroman, too.
I don't think he's better than Marcus.
He has a good ERA, though. Stroman had a good ERA.
Stroman was great this year. Stroman had a great Sierra for a contact pitcher. Probably had the best Sierra I've ever seen.
We need to break it down. We only talk about ERA, strikeouts, and win-loss records.
For a pitcher like Marcus Stroman, his Sierra being good really dictates how good of a season he actually had. Because Sierra hates.
But he only won 10 games.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Bad
Forgot.
pitcher.
Like, yeah, he
Bad
was. I
pitcher.
mean, he's not generating as many ground balls as before, but he's just really good at managing the location. He just knows. He knows exactly where it's going, pretty much. I mean, he just knows exactly where to throw it to
And
generate the
he'll
contact that he
look good
needs.
in the Detroit Tigers rotation. Everybody
Yes.
going to Detroit. Everybody going to Detroit. Win the Motor City over.
But the Mets should trade Tyler McGill for Zach Davies. That's what I was told by SNY.
Oh, I saw that. I remember.
Oh, SNY said the Mets need to upgrade the rotation. How's this trade proposal? McGill for Zach Davies.
He is a free agent. We should sign him. He's a free agent.
I can throw harder than Zach Davies.
But have you had an ERA sub 3.5? You had one season where he's 3.5. A little probably lower than 3, I think, like 2.95 or some shit.
I mean, ERA is the best stat for pitchers. So
100%.
No, I haven't. I have not.
That's how you tell your. That's why who has. That's why Corbin Burns is gonna win the Cy Young because he's got good ERA. Even though
doesn't even have the best ERA.
It should be Walker Buehler though.
You should see the shit I say on Mets fans Discord about Walker Buehler.
He says this kid Zariz needs to get out of my Discord. He's being fucking stupid.
No, if Buehler makes the slightest mistake, even the slightest, I'm like, oh.
Yeah, Gavin. I wanted to tweet out Gavin Lux dropping the ball in center field to me and like that's what you call unlucky.
No, but of course you're right. It is unlucky, but being I have this narrative. I have to hate Walker Buehler, so I'm like, lol, Walker Buehler. It was so funny.
All right, here's my deal. McGill needs to be back in the minor leagues. I'm not guaranteeing a major league spot. Peterson can be in the bullpen. He can be what Richell was supposed to be.
McGill, Peterson.
Nah, but McGill's not ready. Guy had too much batting practice. You know, the Giants were hitting dingers off him. The Cardinals were hitting dingers off him.
Here's the thing, though. I was at that game. So that could have been like...
You just being a fucking stupid fuck. Maybe, if possible. Zufra. But no, he's... Again, just let him... I'm not, let him be in the minors. If you need him, you have him. Especially with the Mets. They use 64 different players. He'll get earned on this team. But I'm not guaranteeing him a spot, especially when he has options.
I would for sure let McGill have a shot to be in the rotation next year. This dude's upside.
I'm going to give him a shot, but I'm not going to guarantee him a job. I'm not going to be like, there's a pitcher. Just DeStefani is the first name that came into my head. If I can sign DeStefani or keep what's it called, I'm going to at least sign him and then have both.
Well, his potential, I mean, his talent, McGill's talent is definitely major league ready. I mean, when McGill has it, he's one of the best pitchers in the league.
Okay,
when he does have it. When he has
these nerds saying he's better than DeGrom.
No, I'm not saying that because he doesn't know. He's a rookie. He doesn't know.
I know. I'm bullshit.
I guess you could say any good start is that. But like McGill, when he's dominating.
Zach Davies can have a fucking 7-inning. Zach Davies threw a no-hitter this year. He's better than Jake DeGrom.
He only pitched 5 innings and walked like 5 hitters.
Hey, he's a part of the no. Am I allowed to join the? I guess, yeah. The link is in the chat. I don't know. If it's still in there. If you want to join, come on in.
I cannot believe the Dodgers are like. It's just hitting me now. Oh my god, the bases are loaded. Oh.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna go for another half hour, and then I'm gonna get we're gonna call it a night because your boy.
Like I was saying, McGill, his upside is one of the best. He can be one of the best pitchers in the league.
Mm-hmm.
Like. If he fully fleshes out as his potential, yes, he's shown flashes of it already. Like we all remember that crazy stretch he went where he couldn't give up a run. And even that start against the Yankees. Yeah, well, he pitched more innings than his minor league career combined. So.
Do you not know that I fucking troll everything that comes out of my mouth majority of the time?
I do, but
especially on Twitter, that's like
let me read your most recent tweets. Let's see.
I've been pretty quiet lately.
Oh my god, Frank is screaming for the Dodgers to win. Oh my god.
Well, because the Braves have caused the Mets plenty of harm, so it doesn't make sense. Frank's old. He's been around. He saw the '90s. He saw the '80s. The early 2000s. Frank knows. Frank's seen
Let's
some
check out
shit.
this Bellinger home run. Bellinger hit a super high fastball. It was
A
like this
super
high.
high fastball. I love that let's read Andrew's tweet and you realize that Andrew hasn't tweeted in a long time. He's been like very vague on Twitter.
Okay, there's your tweet. Okay. So tonight I debut Rhino Hour. Will be a show for Collins and just chilling. Should start a little after
My
8.
World Series prediction was blown out because the Brewers can't hit.
Okay,
But,
you're right about Trey Turner. That was incredibly unlucky. That hit.
See, most of the shit I tweet just don't even take serious. The majority
The
of the
Mets should
time.
have signed Kike instead of VR.
That's
How about
that
instead of Pilar? Because Pilar is the outfielder.
Well, utility. Right now, I guess I'm gonna say I'm hoping Astros and Braves, I guess. But my prediction was originally Rays and Brewers, but that both kind of flopped. So kind of flopped on that.
So how are the Knicks playing? Oh wait, the Knicks don't play today, right?
I put them on it.
The better New York. Never mind.
100%.
Didn't like the Lakers go 0-6 and like I have so many people in my school that like the Knicks went 4-0 in the preseason. This team is something special.
No, it's just a pre. I mean, they did win. They did have a buzzer beater in Game 4, but it's preseason.
But like, it's like, I mean, listen, like you're
Keep it
playing your
across.
best players.
Dump
Like
if it gets crazy.
they're playing their best players in final minutes in preseason ball. I mean, how hard are they trying to win these games?
Well, it's Thibodeau. Thibodeau don't give a shit if it's preseason or fucking regular season. He's gonna play the guys. He don't give a shit. He doesn't realize these games don't matter.
Thibodeau's why don't we just steal him? Let's bring him to the Mets.
Fucking let's go, boy. Grind the boys at Lindor. You're gonna be grinding, doing your laps.
Lindor is gonna be much better next year in an overall terms,
Sorry about the Mets,
dude.
We knew what we signed up for. I mean, I appreciate it, but we know what torture, pain, choking. We know what we're signing up for.
We need to change everything, especially the closer.
100%.
Oh yeah, we need a new closer. If there's anything that the Mets need, it's a new.
We need a Josh Hader out there. We need a guy we can trust.
We need an elite closer, someone who's
Alex Reyes.
Alex Reyes is better than our guy. So
100%. He did more saves. How many more?
Why don't we just put Trevor May as the closer?
Okay, maybe not.
Dylan Betances was good.
Brad Hand, all-star.
Oh, yes, Brad Hand.
We have reached the program where Zariz is trying to be funny. We have reached that program.
And you're laughing.
Well, because I'm laughing at your stupidity at the joke.
What am I doing? That's stupid.
You're living your gimmicks. Either you're fighting with Frank or you're fighting with me. What you're gonna bring up here? It's like Jesus Christ.
I have a question for you. Explain how electrons in positive cloud can be represented by another food of your choice and what makes it up. It's homework.
What the fuck? Just put dinosaur nuggets.
Okay. Damn. Okay, what's your best tweet?
I don't have any good tweets. I don't think.
Yeah, your Twitter sucks. Just kidding. Your Twitter's fire. I have the most wild Twitter account. Do you see my tweets?
Like, well, you just get racist for no reason.
I just what? What are you talking about?
No, you just get all fired. I'm like, I don't get fired
tweet,
unless
fuck
it's like
the Red Sox.
Yeah, I get like that when once in a blue moon you'll see me when you'll know I'm pissed off about my cursing tweets. Like if it's not like let's go, and if you'll know like okay, Rhino's pissed off.
This is my best tweet of the last week. Bueller reminds me of Zach Davies, not in a good way. I just posted him.
I mean that's not even anywhere true.
Well, they look the same is what I mean.
Oh, okay.
Not anywhere similar pitchers, but
okay, yeah, because Zach Davies doesn't wear super tight pants,
and he is an ERA merchant, and we like those ERAs.
Oh, we love you. That's what makes the pitchers the good ERA. But what other question? I know you haven't seen me in a while. Fire, give me all your questions. I know you have. I know you got it. You seen my Twitter. You probably like this guy. Shit, he's a stupid fuck. I need to.
You know, I'm now reading my tweets from when I was a temporary Yankee fan. Do you remember that? Did you see those
Yeah, and
tweets?
I was like, shut the fuck up. I wanted to be like, you shut the fuck up so bad.
Okay, I'm in complete shock. Let's get back in this hashtag squad up. Terrible game, boring as hell. Why does my fan base hate the Yankees so much? Hashtag squad up. Is Cole's location this fucking bad?
I think I muted you during that time. I was like, yeah, this is enough. Like, I
My
don't.
Andrew Heaney in a Mets uniform. That was a great tweet.
Well, we already have one of those. It's called Taiwan Walker.
No. Andrew Heaney is a good Sierra. Taiwan Walker does not. You know, we love those good Sierras. We don't care about location. We don't care about that stuff. We care about strikeouts to walks and Sierra. We do not care about location. We do not care about consistency. We do not care about any of that. Command? No. What the fuck? No.
Oh man, this is what again. My Twitter is very funny because I don't tweet. Like I tweet a lot. I've tweeted a hell of a lot more after becoming a content creator. I'm nowhere near a content creator, but ever since Mets Weekly, I've been like, you know what, I need to start tweeting more. Now I use Twitter like every day.
Oh wow, I made my most overrated players at every position list. Okay.
I should do mine. Let me do mine real quick.
Oh God. Oh no.
A catcher.
Tomas Nido.
Nah, it's Wilson Contreras.
Wilson Contreras. No, Salvador Perez is probably the most overrated one.
He
but
hit 49
chose,
dingers.
But here's the thing: I chose Contreras because I'm not sure how overrated Salvador Perez is anymore because everyone knows he sucks. So like,
but when he hits more home runs than Pete Alonso and Shohei Ohtani and Vlad, we tied Vlad Jr. You're doing something right. I don't care about how many strikeouts. I don't care about the batting. Extra one time, I don't care about the batting.
Did Bregman just go yard again? Oh no, he didn't.
No, the overrated third. He's definitely on third.
Oh my God.
Definitely on third. Shortstop is Fernando Tatis Jr.
What?
Second base.
You could say Jeff McNeil just to get me triggered.
I mean, it's pretty true. I mean, it's pretty bad. Maybe Gene Segura.
How? How's Gene Segura overrated?
I don't know. I just hate that fucking guy.
Yeah,
It's going to be outfield. Lorenzo Cain.
Oh, okay. No one thinks he's good though.
That is the first name when I think overrated outfield. Is the first name that comes to mind.
No, I could probably switch up some of my picks.
Who else? Overrated outfielders. Michael Conforto.
Nick Castellanos.
Definitely Michael Conforto's on there.
Nick Castellanos. Teoscar Hernandez.
No, they both hit dingers. Who else? Who else? Not overrated. I'm trying to think of outfielders who are really overrated. Joey Gallo's pretty good.
That's not a terrible pick, but all right.
I know you're gonna say Tyler O'Neill, even though it's not even true.
Tyler O'Neill is
obviously El Garcia. That guy's fucking over.
He's horrible.
He's fucking terrible. He did have good batting average though.
All right, well, my turn. All right, starting pitcher, Walker.
I didn't do starting pitcher. I didn't do my starting pitcher. It's a really good question. Starting pitcher.
Lance Lynn, maybe.
No, he's a dog, and he's a little chub. He's a little chubby, so you got to respect the chubs.
Mm-hmm.
I don't really overrated pitcher.
You're the kind of guy to take. Oh, I was just about to say that you were gonna say that. Anyway, I'll go. Oh, you forgot reliever.
Oh, Edwin Diaz. It's like fucking Edwin Diaz.
I haven't changed it. Like I didn't mean for it to be that. I just haven't changed it. Anyway, my list. Okay, starting pitcher Walker Buehler, but you can go with some other guys. You could go with probably Lance Lynn. You could probably go with Taiwan Walker. Even you can probably go with a couple guys. I mean, Taiwan Walker did once you make the All-Star game. Half the players are now overrated.
Yes, the All-Star game. That's why Jeff McNeil's ass. Ever since he made the All-Star team, he turned to shit.
Reliever, Adam Ottavino. He sucks.
You could have said like Kimbrel, Hendricks, anyone. Fucking Adam Ottavino, Chapman,
This
Matt
elite
Barnes,
Adam Ottavino, an elite. Wait, how did you just say Hendricks?
Yeah.
Next catcher, I said Contreras. If you want to say it's Perez, go right ahead. But Perez, so many people call him overrated, so I went with.
Because
It was hard to find an overrated first baseman.
Did I say a first baseman?
Yes, you did.
Who?
Moving. You said Yuli Gurriel.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
No, I didn't.
All right, moving on. My first baseman, Josh Bell. Even though he's not bad at baseball, I just had a hard time finding an overrated first baseman. So one who I don't think
Max Muncy.
All right, second baseman. I don't think Josh Bell is a bad baseball player. I just had to find someone and put him on. Second base, Ozzie Albies. Ozzie Albies is not a very good baseball.
Had a better batting average than Jeff McNeil. What do you think?
He's a good player. He's about a 115 WRC plus hitter, which is
good.
This
is why we don't talk.
His defense is a bit inconsistent, though. He's not as productive as a hitter as people like to put out. He's a good player to have, though. He's definitely a great second baseman. Third base, Rafael Devers. I don't even need to explain that.
Alex Bregman is so much more overrated. You nerds think he's better than Nolan Arenado. It's like not even close. It's not even literally close.
Nolan Arenado is good at baseball. However, he's not even close to a top 3 third baseman.
Oh yeah, he's number 1. Yeah, he's not. He's again. There's a gap.
Okay, if you're saying 5 years ago, I would disagree, but I'd be okay with it. Nolan Arenado is no longer the best third baseman in baseball. Like, you have to know that. At this
it's
point.
Nolan.
There's Jose Ramirez.
Then everybody else.
There's Jose Ramirez.
Bad
There's Alex
defensively.
Bregman.
Terrible bat.
Wait, what? Jose Ramirez is one of the best.
He has silver fielding in a movie they show. Diamond.
Oh my God, you're right. Okay. Anyway, so Trevor Story.
I love the analytics when you bring up MLB the show. They're always reaction.
It's so bad. So Trevor Story was my shortstop pick because he's very inconsistent defense. Yeah, absolutely. And he's very inconsistent defensively, and I just don't know what kind of hitter he is playing at Coors. I don't know. Is he a 115, 130 WRC plus hitter, or is he a 100?
We need to use batting average. If you use WRC plus again, I'm kicking you. You need to use batting average.
Batting average. All right, next up, Nick Castellanos is my left fielder. Center fielder. This is more of like a projection pick, more than because this player is a great player. But people are saying bring this guy to the Mets. Starlin Marte. I do not want him on the Mets next year.
Oh, I thought you were going Byron Buxton. I'm like, if this guy was a disrespect Byron Buxton, I would have kicked him there. But okay.
Byron Buxton is great. You'd like him to walk more, but I think he's
fast. He's good defensively. That's all that matters.
Yeah, and he gets good results. So Starlin Marte I put there because I think this is probably his last productive season. And I know a lot of people were thinking this season would be it. It wasn't. I think it's next year. He'll be like 33. And his ground ball rate's at like 56% now, which is pretty bad. And he's going to lose speed. And with that, he'll probably lose range in the outfield. And even with the A's, he's had -2 OAA at center field. I know it's a small sample, but you don't want to see that with an aging center fielder. So
we just use these things called eyeballs, and if they get to balls they're not supposed to, they don't really
protect your eyes. I know you're trolling and stuff, but like the thing is, like the reason why stat like fielding percentage is so dumb is because
I've never even cared.
Like, a better defender probably will have a lower fielding percentage when you think about it because they get to more baseballs. So it's harder to field them. So, and right field, I went Teoscar Hernandez, and I will tell you exactly why I said this.
I think you need to switch the corners because I think Castellanos plays right and Teoscar plays left.
Does he?
You both just, but yeah, you're good.
I'll just say right field for now because that's what I have. But so for right field, Teoscar Hernandez, and I said him because this one dude in Mets fans Discord, verbatim, Teoscar Hernandez is a 5-tool player. And for that, he is overrated.
Hot take: Brandon Lau is not in the postseason though. Not in the postseason.
No.
He does hit a lot of homers.
Bad
though.
defensively, strikeout king.
But he hits a lot of homers.
Postseason, like hates the postseason.
Guy's like 1 for 19 in the postseason.
It's horrible. It's pretty.
That was just this year.
I think that's my team. I think I made an. Did I make an underrated team? I can't remember.
No, but let's do that right now. Catcher Salvador Perez. First baseman Jose Abreu. Second baseman. Second baseman. I'm gonna say Whit Merrifield. Shortstop. Because everyone fucking hates him. I'm just gonna pick players who just get hated for no reason.
I don't know much about him, honestly. I should probably look in. Is he over here? Let's see. One thing I'm driving away from is people who. I'm sorry, I'm definitely driven away from this. People who look at someone's WOBA to ex-WOBA difference and say this guy's overrated when there are clear excuses for almost every one of these. I mean, for example, one doesn't hit the ball. A contact hitter doesn't hit the ball as hard, so they're not going to have a high ex-WOBA. And usually a contact hitter makes up for it with not striking out at all, playing great defense, being fast. There are exceptions, of course. The only reason Nolan Arenado was overrated was because people are calling him the best third baseman.
You see all those awards he has in his trophy case and a couple of platinum gloves. You know what the platinum glove is awarded to?
So is Francisco Lindor the best?
No, but he doesn't hit 300 every year, 30 or 280 at minimum, 30 homers and drives in 100 every year. No one does that.
Lindor would be my third shortstop. It's close.
He would be,
but Turner is
in the top.
Turner is a good defender. He has good versatility. He's not a great shortstop.
Kyle Schwarber,
yeah.
Underrated. Okay, now Trey's at short. Nolan's at third. In the outfield,
Nick Castellanos.
No, he sucks. Brandon Nimmo's in center.
No.
Michael Brantley's in left.
Michael Brantley's so good.
And in right field would be Bryce Harper.
I think it would be Bryce Harper if it's 2 years ago.
Bryce still gets hate for no fucking reason. I'm a Mets fan. I fucking love Bryce Harper.
Only thing that annoys me is when people call him better than Aaron Judge, but
I mean he is. He's got better average. Hit a higher batting average, had a higher OPS plus. Had a higher OPS.
No plus. Okay, my turn.
Oh Lord, here we go. It's a bunch of relevant. It's gonna be a bunch of irrelevant players.
Starting pitcher.
I didn't do that.
I'll come back to starting pitcher.
Lance McCullers.
Okay, relief pitcher Edwin Diaz.
Trevor May.
Trevor May is a little underrated, but he's also really.
It'd be Giovanni Gallegos, but
he's great. He's actually really good. Alex Reyes is just kidding. So Edwin Diaz would be my relief pitcher because everyone just thinks he sucks. Casuals think he sucks, but in reality, he's a top 3 reliever in the league. 10.
He's lucky if he's in the top 10.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I mean, let's go through. Haters number 1.
Nope. But
Hendricks number 2.
No, flip him.
Giovanni, whatever. Just as long as they're in the top, okay, the top 10 doesn't matter. But as long as yeah, exactly. I'll be going to sleep. It's all good. I'll be going to bed in 10 minutes. I appreciate it. Appreciate you stopping by. Make sure you drop a like.
That was so creepy. I'm sorry.
I mean, you're talking about Zariz here. Giovanni Gallegos is in that top 10.
All right.
Okay, Mark Melanson's definitely in that top 10. Who else? Brad Hand. Chapman, Matt Barnes, Ryan Presley.
Matt Barnes is close to top 10. He just completely fell off. I don't know why. I don't know how. Was his spin rates terrible?
I don't know. All right, continue your underrated team, and then we'll probably call it this. We don't need fucking Hannah Montana over here.
Hannah Montana. All right, so
Your
Okay, so
catcher.
catcher Tomas. No, I'm just going with players on my team at this point, so I'll go with someone else. There's Max Stassi. I could go with Sean Murphy.
3 more better than Diaz.
Oh yeah, for sure. Presley's the only one that might
Bro,
be
have
better.
you ever seen Blake Triton's slider?
Blake
Way more
Trinan
sexier.
is a phenomenal player, a phenomenal pitcher. I can't put him above Edwin Diaz for reasons that
Racist.
you don't need to hear, but he is easily a top 10 reliever. Trinan.
Okay, so catcher.
Catcher.
So you're going Stassi or whoever else you're going to
I could go with Nito. I could go with Stassi. I could go with
Maldonado. Yeah.
I could go with Maldonado. I could go with
Yadier Molina. Jacob Stallings.
Jacob Stallings. I'll go
First base.
For his .030 XBA grand slam off the top 3 reliever. If you're like, oh my God, look at Edwin Diaz's ERA. Oh my God.
You fucking nerds, man. I mean, why do I let these nerds on my Mets fan was here? It'd be even worse. All right, first base.
First base. I don't know. Who are the first basemen in baseball?
Matt Olson was a good answer.
Matt
too.
Olson
I didn't say Matt
could
Olson.
be a good one because people don't talk about. I think he's arguably the best first baseman.
No, why you gotta be so racist? Why do you have all these white people as your top players?
And I have Correa as my top third base. For shortstop. Okay. Anyway, so I'll go with Matt Olson, first base.
Second base.
Let's use the
Jake Cronenworth.
Maybe not underrated. He's properly rated.
Jorge Polanco.
Who is underrated? I'll go back to that position too. Shortstop, Francisco Lindor. Third base. We're at third base. Could Matt Chapman be a pick since like people don't think he's good anymore?
Bro, he's dog shit, but okay.
I don't know if I'll go with Matt Chapman.
Austin Riley, Eugenio Suarez, Justin Turner.
Yeah, Justin Turner. Left field. Who's a left fielder?
Marcelo Zuna.
He's very underrated for sure.
Yasiel Puig.
We could go with Trevor Bauer on the mound.
Oh my God, it's a powerful team.
Yeah, so much power. How about we go to center field? Brandon Nimmo. Right field. Maybe Kyle Tucker. I mean, people are starting to notice Kyle Tucker. I just want to say, right when I called Kyle Tucker a top 20 player, everyone starts calling.
He's not a top 20 player, but he's a good player. Stop you. Your top 20 is just weird. You put anybody in the top.
Okay, want to go over the top 20?
No, because we have 2 minutes and I'm kind of that nap is calling me.
Go over your top 20 right now. You start from 1 down. So
Trout obviously is 1.
Okay.
Juan Soto 2.
Okay.
Jake 3. Mookie 4. Acuna 5. Bryce 6.
Bryce. Oh, that's interesting.
I said Acuna. I said Soto. Then we're gonna put. Who the fuck else plays? Oh, wow. Who the fuck plays baseball? It's like, who the hell plays baseball? Shit. I can't even, Nolan Arenado. Then we'll put.
Whoa.
Then we'll put Correa. Then we'll put. Trey Turner. Then we'll put Tatis. We'll put Brandon Nimmo. That's Elias shit. What's up, Elias? Yeah,
Elias, I'm learning guitar. Can you give me a couple tips or something?
Yeah, Elias, you want to teach him how to play guitar?
I'm trying to learn these bar chords.
This kid's not that good. This kid's making my ears bleed.
I have like the most rough, the most stressed strings ever. Like these things are impossible to play. It's like
there he is. What is
Elias.
up? What is up?
What the fuck is going?
This is Rhino. This is like the last glimpse.
I was expecting some good analysis, not some Some
Oh, no.
fuckface playing guitar. Really.
No,
throw
you
it
got
on.
that. You got that at the beginning of the show. Now we're
Oh,
at
we
the
got
end,
the now.
and
I
this
gotta
is what
rewind.
this show is like. You get some not
Oh, it's like
analytical.
my show.
I even explained how I'm starting to back away from not analytics, but like starting to bring in new perspectives.
Oh hell yeah.
I feel like I'm learning more.
Salvador Perez still shit.
He's watching the
I'm not a
games.
fan of Salvador Perez still, and there are, you know why
Is Edwin Diaz still good?
Yeah,
Is
I mean
he
he's still
a
top three reliever.
top 3 reliever, whatever you fuckfaces say.
Yeah.
Fanboys.
He is a top. He is a top three reliever.
He goes. He's going in real good.
But
Hold
like,
up, yo, Andrew. Can I say one non-baseball thing real quick?
Yeah, this is what the show is.
Bro,
The show is just
I
a
got
clusterfuck, whatever.
Bro, I got fucking harassed online, fucking ripping by Dolphin fans yesterday
So,
for calling Tua turns the ball over. Wait, which one do you see? The one on Instagram or Twitter?
I saw the one on Instagram about the
Yeah,
Bills
that's
too.
a
I
good
saw that.
one.
I saw the Dolphins one
That
too.
dude,
I saw
the dude was
Bills.
like, so it was like, Abbey Road by the Beatles, like the album cover of all them walking across, and it didn't have Tua in it. So everyone's like, why isn't Tua in it? And one guy like posted his stats, and I said that interception was still pretty bad though. From Tua turns the ball over. He's like,
that's ironic.
It's funny.
That is ironic as hell.
What's ironic about it?
That you're just trashing Tua. Look at your own quarterback, bro. I mean,
what does
he's
he have
been
to
horrible.
do with Tua being trash?
Because you're trashing, you're trolling other fan bases for having a bad quarterback. I mean,
so I can't. So because the Mets missed the playoffs, I'm not allowed to watch the playoffs. That's what you're saying?
No, that's completely different.
That's exactly what you're saying.
There is irony in that statement.
You can say another player is bad, even though a player on your own team is bad.
I know,
it's in the Sergio. It's in the chat.
Man.
Yeah, it's in the chat.
Look, I'm not saying Zach Wilson will be bad in the future. I don't know enough to project it.
Yeah, you don't know fucking. That's why I fucking blocked you. You're like, oh, Zach Wilson's trash. I'm like, yeah, this.
I was trying to get a reaction out of you.
Yeah, exactly. You got a reaction, bitch. I blocked you.
I did. You got triggered.
No, I didn't get triggered. I didn't want to lose brain cells.
I mean, if it does make you feel better, Madden did give him a Future Stars card. So
hey, I got the power. I can add him.
Hey, Zarice, real quick, Zarice. I have your boyfriend, so he's my cousin.
boy,
Look what I found looking through my books.
The guy who's your cousin?
I won 3 other DS cards. One is worth $450. Want them?
I have to do with Mac Jones. I prefer baseball.
Mac Jones sucks. Anybody can be good when you have a good receiving court in Alabama.
So Tom Brady.
Oh boy, this is I love this is how it comes. Elias comes on and I'll help.
These two people at the bottom don't know jack about football, so I'm not even.
No. Wait, no. Come on. How is
Tom
Mac
Brady
Jones good when he has Devontae Smith on his team in Alabama?
He doesn't have Devontae Smith.
I said in Alabama.
This is the NFL, genius.
Yes, Bill Belichick. He has the best coach in the league.
Yeah, I thought Devontae Smith was an Eagle. You got traded?
I'm talking in Alabama.
Okay, why are we all arguing when we know Jimmy Garoppolo is the best quarterback?
What are you talking about, Daniel?
They literally traded like 3 first-round picks for his
replacement.
You know, Zach Wilson is the best quarterback. Actually, never mind. We lost to them. Let me see.
Yo, good call. Let's get these fuck faces out.
Forgot you have power.
I have powers.
Gio.
That's not this comment. No, I'll bring him back.
He was talking about you.
I can only do one at a time. I can't do both of them
one
tonight.
at a time.
Oh, I'm sorry if I'm taking over, but I got the power.
We all have the power.
Andrew's too nice to say
this
it.
is a communist
Andrew's just
stream.
too nice to say it.
I'm just like, oh,
hold up. Yeah, so I say to a turn, and then he was like, he doesn't even turn the ball over. I'm like, it's not funny. I'm like, dude, you gotta admit it's kind of funny. Like to turn the ball, like it's funny. Like the seeing ghost shit. As much as I hated it, it was funny. Like with Sam Darnold and shit. So it's like I can take a joke and whatnot, but this guy was like, oh, you should just quit music. I'd rather listen to silence. And I was like, what, you salty, bro? I was like, yo. And then
wasn't Sam Darnold? Didn't he have like the worst game of his career the other day?
No, that was like
he had some bad ones.
Last game was like his average game, like you know, 1 touchdown, 1 good drive, 2 picks.
Mac Jones is again. He hits the passes he needs to. He's a completion merchant. But
Mac Jones is a good quarterback, and that's kind of all he'll ever be.
Mm-hmm.
Is a good I don't think he'll ever be great. Like the league's kind of going to the direction where you got all these flashy guys, kind of that nowadays. Like that's why I'm so low on a guy like Tua. But like Mac Jones, he's overhyped as shit because people are like, "Oh my God, Mac Jones with the check down pass." Which, like, what he
That is
does
true.
isn't impressive
He
necessarily.
he hits the receivers and
But
that's
you know, he
kind of
does
what he
his
is.
job. If you put him, I like the pick because you have 5 years of cheap rookie contract. Build a super team around him, you'll win a Super Bowl, and then let him walk and do it again.
I'm starting to become the opinion. I know I'm a noob, but like watching film, Tom Brady, is he even like a top 10 quarterback?
Look what
at
I got
this
to
point?
Andrew's boyfriend.
Yes.
too. You got Brett Beatty here.
I mean,
Hey, I got one of those
film-wise,
old
probably.
Narps. I
But,
put
like,
it in
Tom
here.
Brady-
Tom Brady's playing some of the best football of his career.
But he's never been the
I don't mean
best
just
quarterback in the league.
Yes, he has.
That makes no.
I
I mean, Aaron
don't mean,
Rodgers is
and
better
by
than him.
flashy, I don't mean just like run around. Like I just mean downfield passing. Like not just, you know what I'm saying? Like you know, like check down kings.
Yes.
Like don't make it. Like defense wins championships is bullshit. Like it's not true.
In
There is
football,
definitely
in the
some
NFL?
jack in that coke because Jesus Christ, y'all are killing
In
me.
the NFL,
There's
I
some
mean,
Jack in that Coke. Shit.
Bro, have you seen
if the
Patrick
Buccaneers
Mahomes'
have
brother?
a mediocre
Yeah,
defense,
Oh
they
my
lose.
god. I'm gonna rant real. That dude needs to be banned from the NFL for the rest
Facts,
of the year.
dude. Just hire a hitman. Let somebody.
Wait,
snipe
what
him.
happened? Was it Gruden or
So
something?
the Washington football team did a memorial for Sean Taylor, like
Oh,
a
boy,
legendary
yeah.
player who got he
Mhm.
got shot right
Yeah.
back in the 90s, and they had a memorial and they had this like chained off like number in the dirt, and this fucker climbs over it, takes pictures, and does a TikTok dance on. He's literally
And
this year's
also-
Juju Smith-Schuster.
And he also
Like,
poured
Juju Smith-Schuster got
water.
hurt for the year.
He poured water on fans.
Oh
That's
yeah,
what it was.
he also dumped.
Remember
what
when
happened to the Mets
Antonio,
team?
remember
We'll
when
go back to
Antonio
that.
Brown like
Like I'm not cool with like people calling like Mahomo, like that shit isn't cool, but like they're like don't make that's low hanging fruit. Don't make fun of him for like something stupid like that.
He
But
has
yes, give
CTE
him-
brain without
give
playing
him-
football.
Yeah, give him shit. Like I low key feel bad for him because his dad's a major league pitcher. His brother's like one of the best athletes in the world, and he's a fucking TikTok guy.
Wait, don't
like-
tell me you're talking about Jackson Mahomes.
Yeah,
Yes,
that's who we're talking
exactly
about.
what we're talking about.
Oh my god.
All right.
That dude is
You deaf? All right, let's go back to Mets here. Let's
Yeah.
should we,
No, I'm
what
gonna
should
end
we
this
do
here
this
because I am
offseason?
very
Yeah,
tired.
I'm
Yankees
open
fans,
to
Ellie.
all ideas.
yeah, I'll probably be
I'm
only
open
on
to
here
all
for like 10 more
ideas.
minutes, but
Yeah, we'll do 10 more. We'll do 10 and we'll
I'm
call
open
it
to
a night.
all ideas unless it's like trade McNeil for nothing. If it's
all right, can
No,
I
we
say
trade
one-
him for a top prospect.
All right, cool.
That's
Can
what trade
can I
for.
say one thing real quick? I
Mhm.
am so fucking tired of Mets fans bitching online about that we didn't get some hotshot GM candidate that they don't know
I didn't
jack
want any of
about,
them either.
and well, we didn't get some fucking like Buck Showalter or some
Son, you
manager
get
who
Roy
was
Johnson.
good 5
That's
years
it.
ago.
You need to get Roy Johnson. That's
Did
it.
anyone think we were getting like Billy Bean or Theo Epstein or
I think we had a chance at
David
Billy Bean.
Stearns?
But
Why did
no.
people think we were getting him?
You see, you don't need them when you
Billy
have Roy
Bean, I thought we
Johnson.
had a chance because of the
Why would the
relationship, but
Brewers
he
let him
wasn't right.
go? That's the thing. Why would the
That didn't
Brewers
make
let
any
him go?
sense.
If
I
we
want
give him
Josh
Francisco
Burns.
Alvarez,
Josh
I'd probably
Burns,
let him
there you
go.
Yeah, I mean, obviously.
Who wouldn't take Francisco Alvarez, to be honest?
Yeah, Andrew, I'm jealous of what you're drinking right now. I could use it with these two at the bottom.
Bro, I'm gonna go right to sleep too. I'm legit gonna end this. I'm going into bed.
No,
I'm
I
gonna
turn,
be out.
I turn 18 tomorrow, so I'm only 3 years away from legal drinking age.
Happy birthday to you.
Thank you.
Oh boy, and it's Wednesday. It's not
PR is
Thursday.
turning 11.
I'm not. I've been 11. What do you mean?
How old are
And
you?
will there
Zeus?
be
What are
a
you,
will there be a
14?
Big Apple
16?
You're
Mania
16, right?
I've
birthday
been 16
stream?
forever, it feels like.
Probably not.
Got getting hammered.
I get
Gotta
roasted
get
on all the. I got roasted a lot for not posting too many videos, but
Oh, because you're a
I'm in the
Jets fan.
same boat as you.
yeah, I mean, dude, I got work. I got college right now. I'm gotta fucking deal
Bro,
with.
me and you,
like,
we know, man. They don't know. They don't know.
Bro, we
we
need
going
to
to
make
it.
top on us just bitch about just make one
I'm
big
a-
video about why we can't post videos. Like
Why we
like,
can't post
unless-
videos?
As a
Unless
group,
I'm
like
getting
the family
which
video.
I'm not, unless I'm getting paid, which I'm not. I don't have time.
No.
Like I got work, I got school.
Oh, the
Mhm.
Dodgers
got music.
won. No. Oh.
Well, you want the Braves to win? I kind
Yeah,
of want
because
the
we
Braves.
need a Pobo. We need a Pobo.
No, I kind of want because then we'll have it's quicker. We'll get access to David Stearns if the quicker
yeah.
the Dodgers lose.
Yes. You mean Josh Burns.
No, Josh Burns. Right.
That's
Yeah,
the
they
guy I
got-
want. I want Josh
That
Burns.
he's my number one, but I doubt
Me
it's gonna
too.
happen.
Why wouldn't I? I mean, look, he's. I think they want him to get a promotion. I mean, they can't
Yeah,
stop
so they'll
him from
promote
being
him
the assistant
themselves.
executive or something. I mean, if he
Yeah,
wants promotion,
they're gonna come up with some like random title and then
is
promote
that
him to that.
Spectrum? They have
I
that
thought
in
that was a-
Florida.
Spectrum. Well, way to dox him, buddy. Just kidding.
This man's out here, Jesus.
All right,
I'm just
so-
chilling
I
in
know
You're
the
that.
from
middle.
6'9" here. You're snitching out here, dude. You're federal.
All right, wait, hold up, boys. All right, so with the Mets thing, so who's our manager? Who do we hire?
Wally Backman, Miguel Cairo.
No, I'm not asking you. I'm asking Andrew.
Okay, I'll
He
answer.
goes, I'm not asking
already
you.
I'm not
I'm
asking
asking the
you.
Rhino. He's asking the Rhino because this is my show.
Yeah.
I wanted to be Joe Espada, but I'm good with Cairo. I'm good.
Brewers bench coach. I've heard some buzz about him. Or the Braves. Washington.
Ron Washington. He likes cocaine. I don't know.
Yeah.
I want a cocaine
That
addict.
booger sugar, dude.
That booger shit. I mean, he did go to 2 World Series. He also choked 2 World Series. I really, again, I would want the experienced manager. I kind of want to steal Tony's idea and putting Beltran on the bench. I do like that idea,
Like
but
bench coach, like bring an
bench
experienced
coach.
guy and then he can learn under
as a
him.
coach,
And bring him as a coach. Hey, you already
as
know.
a coach,
Hey, Brian
yeah.
Dozier said he wants to manage.
Pete Alonso will never win another home run derby.
Mets legend, dude. He played like what 3 games for us.
He played like a week and a half with
Jed
us.
Lowry is better.
They kept insisting on putting him in the fucking starting lineup. If you don't
They know
remember.
their options.
He got like 1 hit. Yep.
Trade Pete Alonso and trade Jacob DeGrom, and we'll be all right.
Facts.
Just tear it down, honestly. At this point.
Besides
I
Nimmo,
mean-
build around Nimmo, and
So are we?
Beatty.
Are we keeping Cano or are we? Cutting
I don't
him?
know.
We
no,
cannot
we're-
trade Cano. Nobody wants Cano.
No, we
Trading
trade
him's not
bad
an
contract for bad contract. Trade Josh Donaldson for Robinson Cano. There
But
you
Josh
go.
Johnson's got value. Cano doesn't.
Well, then you
Oh,
attach
you-
Ronnie Mauricio and move on.
Mauricio.
The only reason we can get rid of
What is
Robinson
his? Is it
Cano is if we kill him.
Mauricio?
Mauricio. It's
It's
Mauricio.
Mauricio.
Yeah, I don't know
You should
why.
know this. And-
It sounds so
and
similar
you're-
now
oh, he's
when
not
you say
He's Dominican, I think.
We just have to call up Mark Ventos. That's it.
Ventos.
Ventos.
Hold on.
Ventos.
Can I
Ventos.
Vientos.
I'm not just saying how to pronounce players' names.
Just go to
What?
Sergio.
Vientos, Mauricio.
Like I hear this one Jets fan calling a guy Gidry, Guntry, or Gidry, and like Ventos, and what else?
Zach Wilson throwing in interceptions.
I can play
24/7.
Baby Shark.
Bro,
on the guitar.
who won? Tennessee or New York?
Let's see. Without AJ Brown, Julio Jones,
Okay, without
3 of
Carl
our
Lawson,
O
without
lines.
Marcus May, without
We have the
LaMarcus
28th
Joyner.
worst defense. 14 kickers in 3 years.
Okay, it's not an excuse to say we have the
Shut up, bro.
second
Bro,
worst
Jimmy
defense.
Garoppolo was the
That's
best
just your
backup
team
of all
sucks.
time. Shut the hell up. Jimmy Garoppolo. is
I
one of the
just
worst
like
Jimmy
that we
Garoppolo
have,
is the best quarterback in baseball.
I was like, I don't even really care.
I can't do it. I can't. It's too late. I can't do it.
You got, yeah,
I
I'll
don't, know,
give
I don't
you.
know how I did this over the summer. I was always like,
That's a fact.
always
If you
think
got
it's
like,
like-
if you want to ask a couple questions, and I'm gonna call it a night because
yeah, man. I ask you one football question. Bring back to Meadowland Madness.
exactly that. Whatever happened to that show, man? Whoever the host of
the
those
two
two
guys who got too busy for Mets Weekly got too busy.
Exactly. What do you
I
got?
went out of town and never went back. It was fun while
I went to get some milk, and I just didn't come back.
Hey man, at least we're on the same page about it. At least no one's asking me. Hey, we're up to Meadowland Madness. Like,
Thanks.
all right,
All right, what you got?
keep Jones. You're getting rid of him after this year.
Oh, I would have lived. I wanted to be in a
You
world
can't have
if he
60 turnovers in 30 games or whatever it is like that.
if he didn't get concussed. I would have loved to seen him not getting concussed. He would have won that game, by the way, if he didn't get concussed. Fuck you, Jabril Cox. I
What
wanted
did
you
he
in
do
the draft.
The next game though.
But I don't think he would have played his shit. Well, also, he had the offensive line. He's going to play shit anyway. We also knew this. Like, this
Here's
wasn't
the
like,
thing.
oh my God.
Dude,
Like-
here's the thing though. This draft for quarterbacks is bad. It's really
That's
bad.
the other thing. I mean, like,
It's like
Rattlers look like shit.
Rattler's probably not going to come out. He's probably going to transfer. You
Mhm.
know what? Like, what's the dude Howell? Like, he's not. That
Sam
good.
Howell, yeah.
I mean, he's like literally like he's like your Mac Jones, like your high floor, low ceiling guy. And then so
Yeah.
you obviously got to get rid of Gettleman first of all. Get rid of Barkley at this
Mhm.
point. Get something for him.
Oh, I would.
Get it like a 3rd round pick
Mhm.
for him. It sucks to say, but he's too injury
Uh,
prone.
The fact that like this guy cannot stay healthy just bothers. Like it's just like.
And like last injury wasn't really his fault because it was a freak injury. Like,
Mhm.
but like it's a running back. You got to get an
Yeah.
offensive line. So it's like,
Yeah.
but dude, you guys, the Bears suck. So you luckily got their pick.
Thanks, Aaron Rodgers. So thanks this week.
I
But
don't
again,
do- No, I think the Giants like you probably hate saying this, literally just rebuild again.
but you can't. They have all these big money deals. They really can't. With all
I
the
know.
money's moved backwards.
Well,
Like,
so they got Galladay and who else? Who's up?
Leo's got a big deal.
Yeah.
Dory's got his big deal.
What? Bradbury.
Bradbury's been restructuring his deal every like 2 weeks, so I don't know how much that deal is because they keep restructuring.
Like I would like your building blocks are Thomas,
Mm-hmm.
Galladay, Bradbury,
Tony.
Tony. Like that's it. Ingram, maybe no.
No, we trade him for a
No.
fucking box of cookies.
Like you guys like I honestly like I'd fire Judge after this year. Like get someone.
Yeah, he
There's
just
gonna be some
clean
good
house.
candidates. Like he's a guy, like he's your CEO guy, and
Mhm.
like his coordinators have been bad. Like Patrick Graham had the 1 year.
What happened to him?
Garrett is terrible.
Well, we knew that.
Yeah, I mean,
we knew that.
Joe Judge doesn't know that.
Oh, well, that's also, fucking Mara being like, I don't want to fire my buddy. Like, he fucking sucks. Why couldn't he take the Raiders job? I was like, please take this guy, please. But like, I'm still gonna watch. And like again, Jones, that 3-week stretch where Jones was playing great. I'm like, okay, and then of course he gets concussed.
Yeah.
I'm like, when he's playing his best ball, concussed. Okay.
Do you just bring him back next year just for like a tank year to get like someone better in the next class? Because this class is bad. Like that's what I hated about every Jet fan when the whole Sam versus rookie. It's like, well, if he sucks, just draft the quarterback next year. It's like yeah, we've been lucky with some stud quarterback classes in the past couple of years, but like 2019 has one guy. 2015 had no one. Like
15 was that was like Sam Pratt. No,
2015
16
was Winston and Mariota. 16 was Goff and Wentz, and then Dak later. But but no one expected him. Like I think Wentz is decent. Goff is terrible.
Yeah.
But like 2013, there isn't a single stud. The best quarterback from that class was Mike Glennon.
Our back
giant legend.
Giants legend, Mike Glennon. But I just, I'm watching the game. Like I went to Buffalo. I was at Buffalo Wild Wings on Sunday, and like legit when they were getting blown out, I'm like,
oh my god,
this was a good win.
The stadium just emptied out.
Well, they stayed for the ceremony and then left.
Yeah, like the thing with the Giant, like I hate saying this, like I don't want to just be a homer Jets. Like the Jets got a future because like we got a good, in my opinion, a guy who can be a good coach, a guy who can be a good quarterback. Like our guys haven't hit their ceilings yet. I feel like I don't really hate the Giants as much as most like Jet fans do. Yeah. But like I just feel like most guys in the Giants.
It's like I don't care. Like I don't hate the Jets. I just don't give a shit about the Giants.
I don't really give a shit about the Giants except like I like problem solving when it comes to like football and stuff, like in sports in general, like how to fix teams and whatnot. Yeah. Like Galladay's contract is already looking rough. Like,
oh god, I love you.
I'm just kidding. I'm trolling, but I mean, like his injuries were an issue. He's getting hurt now. Like how many did he get? 5-year contract?
Yeah.
I mean, like he's your one weapon you can, you get your future quarterback for. Like you actually got
him and Tony. You hope it's him and Tony.
Exactly, him and Tony. So maybe you don't need a fully rebuild, but you need a quarterback. You need what? 4 offensive linemen.
Yep.
You need what? An edge rusher.
Well, we needed that for like 7 years.
Yeah, I mean, Jets haven't had one like 15 years, but you need what? You got a
linebacker.
You could probably trade Jabril Peppers.
Oh, fucking please! Anyone take that fucking guy?
You got safety. You guys are good. Yeah, Ryan,
X-Men,
McKinney. Yeah. But like
corner,
I guess you guys how's Bradbury been in the series? You've been fit?
I've never seen a guy go from. Or more like here to like here. It's like
really?
Mid. Yeah, it's like I don't know what it's like. He gets the occasional like big play interception, but it's like getting burnt by CeeDee Lamb like all the time. He got burnt twice by CeeDee. Like CeeDee Lamb's a good receiver,
good player,
but he's also locked him up the last 2 times they played. So I'm like, what is happening? Obviously, the guy who can't cover me is ACL. He definitely can't cover me now.
He tore his ACL.
Hmm.
Really? Oh, that sucks.
You and Devon and Reggie Ragland and who's the other middle linebacker they're using?
Five.
Oh my God,
No.
what the hell's in there?
Bring back Alec Ogletree.
No, that's the Rams, bro.
He's on the Bears. He's
Bears
actually
problem.
he's
I knew I
somehow
saw him
playing right now.
he got broken by
The-
Aaron Rodgers in the
Yeah,
last one.
the pump fake. I was like,
Mhm.
how are teams still giving this guy a shot?
Shot. That's
So
exactly.
bad.
So there you go, folks. You get a little Meadowland Madness.
Little
reunion.
Meadowland madness. There you go.
Maybe
Giants
we
are
bring him back. Maybe we bring
Giants
it
and
back.
Dolphins of the two worst futures.
No, we're not that. We're bad, but we're not. Well,
The Dolphins, oh my, like they're gonna finish with a top 5 pick, and it's not gonna even be theirs. Like they got the Texans treatment last year. How they got the 3rd pick from the Texans.
Yeah, Bears do that.
Eagles, why did they fucking trade up for a receiver? Like if you're gonna trade up that far, at least take Sewell. They got like the worst line in the league, dude, and their quarterback's a bust. Yeah, they got two turn the ball over. They got some overrated defense like that from like 2 corners who are old. One of them doesn't even want to be there.
No. So maybe we bring Meadowland Madness back, but it won't be for a while, especially on my end. It won't be until after Christmas, which maybe will be an all-season thing. We bring it back, but who knows?
But yeah, maybe in the summer we'll see.
Maybe, who knows? It's just madness, but
it is madness. Like
it is very madness in New York, in the Meadowland.
Yeah, man. All right, you want to call it here?
Yeah, I'm gonna call it here. Thank you for watching the first edition of Rhino Hour. It's never
Rhino
usually gonna be
Hour?
an hour. It's Rhino Hour. That's what we're calling it.
That's what this is called, Rhino Hour.
Rhino Hour, yes,
Rhino
sir.
Hour number 1. I fuck with that, dude. That's dope.
So
I was thinking of doing like a Sunday night hang, like a live, these are kind of fun streams to do. So just like no plan in place, just chill.
Just let the audience decide what you're gonna talk about. So that's pretty much what this is. Usually it'll be longer than an hour.
So I wasn't breaking any rules about it. Only Mets stuff.
Yeah. There's no rule. The audience controls that. Whoever shows up, they kind of pivot whatever I'm talking about. So, if you somehow watched all the way through, appreciate it. So thank you guys for watching. Be sure to drop a like, subscribe to Big Apple Banter Media. I'll get that linked back in the description. Makes a contact. Shouts me out in his videos, so do an occasional shout out. It doesn't hurt nobody.
I'll shout you out in my next video if I make one.
If he makes one.
No, I'll try and make a video like once like news gets rolling and stuff. Like honestly, like I'll be honest, like I haven't really been keeping up with the playoffs that as close as I would like this year, just because like honestly, like I think like I'll watch the World Series depending on my work schedule. Is like I've never been crazy, but like, even with football, if like everyone's like, oh, you got to catch the primetime game and whatnot, like that's never really been my thing. Like I watch my team. Because like you got to have that emotional investment. So I've been keeping up with the playoffs, but I haven't really been watching it, especially like when there's so many teams at the beginning. But like World Series, I'll watch this, but I probably won't do any predictions or anything like that. But like once the off season gets rolling, you'll get like the quick reaction videos, and I'll try to do more like in-depth stuff too. And then
I'll be making videos on a truck hidden in like the back of a warehouse or in the truck. Hey guys,
my break room at Marshall's where I work.
At Marshall's, facts. So. Again, I don't know if this is going to be weekly. I don't know when the hell this will be bored. I'll tweet out, hey, Rhino Hour tonight. There you go. So thank you guys for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. And I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.